Do you ever get tired of listening to people complain? I know I do. Hi, I'm Tiffanie Kellog, and I'm excited to be here today with Deb Cheslow with Cheslow Achievement Group. She's a coaching consultant that helps people get out of their own way. And I wanted to invite her here today to talk to us about her no complaining challenge. So can you tell us about your whole thought on complaining, the no complaining challenge?
Sure. Well, here's the thing. I mean, as you know, not many people take responsibility for their own future. We think we do, and we think we're going out there and we're going after it and we're in charge. But then what do we do all day, every day? I can't because of this. Well, if only my husband would that. And, you know, it's just not the time because. So we blame, complain, and justify our way through life, which is not taking responsibility.
No. And so what should we do instead?
Well, what should you do? Now, that brings me to one of my favorite statements. Where would you be if every time you said I should, you did? What should you do? Stop the complaining, the blaming, the justifying. It gets us nowhere. I mean, the interesting thing is, physiologically, literally, when we are in a negative mood of any kind, which you have to be if you're complaining, blaming, or justifying,
right.
Physiologically, the creative center of your brain shuts down. It does not work. So you cannot find a solution to the thing you're complaining about if you're complaining about it. So let it go.
Got it. So we're just going to let it go. So I asked Deb here because she actually talks about a 30-day no complaining challenge. And I started this several years ago, and I have to admit I have not yet gone 30 days. However, I have seen a dramatic change in my life. But let's have her tell you about that challenge first, and then I'll tell you what's resulted for me.
All right, so the challenge is no complaining, blaming, or justifying for 30 days. Now, easier said than done. Tiffanie, you are not alone. I can count on one hand the number of people I know who have gotten through the challenge. But whether or not you make it to 30 days straight is not the point. It's how good you get at resetting, you know, not, oh, I just messed up. I'm going to start next Monday when my mother-in-law leaves. You know, it's, oh, I just messed up. And I just complained about, and I just complained. Okay, done. And you start over right here, right now. If you can take those things that are coming into your thoughts, which you can't stop, but instead of verbalizing it, you stop yourself and say, I'm going to smile for a second. And how can I? And don't verbalize it. That's the starting point. But just turn things around. And no blaming, complaining, justifying is your focus, your intent. And over time, that will literally change the wiring of your brain, turn you into a new person, and with the positive outlook you now have, you will come up with creative solutions that propel you forward.
Cool. And I've been working with Deb since February of 2015, and it's almost been 2 years now. And while I still complain occasionally, I'm working on it. So if you catch me complaining, call me on it. But I've noticed, you know, just anytime something comes up, instead of it being panic or here's what happened and it's horrible, it's, okay, what's next? How are we going to take it to the next level? How do we get over it and move on? So I encourage you to take that 30-day no complaining challenge, and let's see how we can make the world a better place together. Thank you, Deb, so much for joining us.
You bet. Good luck. We'll see you at the top.